If you're watching this, then congratulations, because you completed Credit 101 and you want to learn more about managing your money better. Now, let's dig a little deeper into credit concepts. In this module, we're going to cover two main themes: why good credit is important and how to keep good credit. Why is good credit so important? First, you can think of credit as your reputation with a lender. This tells a lender how trustworthy you are and how likely you are to pay back your debts. It really lets your lender know how well you are at managing what you have. Second, credit is great for big purchases. Imagine buying a car without a loan, or trying to buy a house without a mortgage. It would be very difficult, but credit, when managed properly, makes these things possible. Third, your credit score is used for more than just credit. Credit score is often used to determine if you can rent an apartment. Employers are starting to use it, and it can also impact your home insurance premiums. So as you can see, credit impacts so many areas of your life. Before we go on, let's talk quickly about some credit myths. First, many people believe that credit is only for the wealthy. Credit isn't about wealth. It's about managing what you have and managing it well. There are wealthy people with poor credit that simply can't manage their money, while there are also low-income families with great credit because they manage what they have properly. Second, using credit is bad. This isn't necessarily the case. Using credit properly has its benefits, but using it poorly can lead to financial trouble. Third, credit is costly. Again, this may not be a straightforward answer, and when used poorly, credit can be extremely costly. Carrying a balance for months or years can add up, but when credit is used properly, it can cost you almost nothing. For example, if you have a credit card and you don't carry a balance month to month, then it really doesn't cost you anything at all. Now, let's look at some tips for maintaining good credit. First, you should use some credit. Try using a credit card for something consistent but small, like a Netflix subscription. This keeps your credit active but with a low balance. Second, always pay on time. Make sure that you make at least the minimum payments by your due date, no matter how big or small they may be. Third, don't carry a balance. If you really want to be a credit superstar and manage your money well, then pay off your balance in full each month whenever possible. What's so scary about having bad credit? Credit is a complicated thing, but to summarize, it's hard to build but easy to destroy. Good credit takes time to build up. It can take months and years of having credit, paying your bills on time, and managing what you have properly in the eyes of a lender. If you had good credit, but it started to go downhill, it could take a very long time to repair. You could be looking at a year or more. But the big issue is that credit can be damaged almost overnight. No matter how good, some late payments or being sent to collections could really harm your credit score quickly. So, how can you check your credit score? We talked about this in Credit 101. 60% of Canadians have a credit score of 750 or higher. Your credit score, or also called your FICO score, is generally a number from 300 to 900. So, by seeing where most Canadians fall, you can have some idea as to where your credit should be. If you're not sure, there's a few different ways that you could check up on your credit. You could try online through providers such as Equifax or TransUnion. The important piece is to really know your credit score. If you have good credit, then you should work to maintain it. If you have bad credit, then you really need a plan to improve it. Well, that was a lot to cover. Great job. Let's try a short quiz so you can earn yet another awesome badge for your profile. And once you're done this module, don't forget to go to the goals section of the Fly app and set your first credit goal. You'll be glad that you did.